So what does it really take to become a full-stack developer in today's tech scene? Well, today we're going to get a look by diving into the professional profile of Debojit Bhowmick, an aspiring developer. We're going to break down the skills, the experience, and the mindset that are shaping his journey.
All right, so where do you even begin with something like this? For me, it always starts with the why. To really get a feel for a developer, you've got to look past the code itself and figure out what their core mission is.
And boom, right there. This one sentence tells you so much. It's not just about cranking out code. It's about a deep commitment to the person who's actually going to use the software. Words like seamless and intuitive, that tells you he's putting people, not just the tech, right at the center of everything.
Now, a mission like that is great, but it doesn't just pop into existence, right? It's built piece by piece through learning and getting your hands dirty with real-world experience. So let's follow that journey.
Just look at this path. You can literally see the progression. It's not random, it's super intentional. From his foundational schooling, he jumps into a specialized degree, and then, and this is key, he immediately puts that knowledge to work with an internship. Each step is just stacking right on top of the last one.
And that internship, this is where the rubber meets the road, This is the bridge from theory to actually doing things. He wasn't just sitting in a corner learning Python. He was using it to automate real tasks, handle data, and work with other people. This is the kind of experience that shows you can turn what you learned in a classroom into something that has real value.
Okay, so the foundation's solid. Now, let's pop the hood and see what's in the toolkit. What are the specific tools and skills he's actually working with?
Wow, okay, this table gives you a really clear snapshot of a modern developer's arsenal. You've got the heavy hitters for the front end, like React and TypeScript. Then on the back end, you see he's comfortable with both MySQL and PostgreSQL. That shows real versatility. But for me, the things that really stand out are skills like Git and especially Linux administration. That shows a deep understanding of the entire system, not just one part of it.
But here's the thing, and this is so important. Tech skills alone don't cut it. You know what separates a good developer from a truly great one? It's this stuff right here. Communication, teamwork, problem solving. These are the so-called soft skills that actually make projects succeed. This is the secret sauce.
So we've seen the list of ingredients, but what's he actually cooking with them? The best way to find out is to see how those skills come together in actual projects. Let's dive into his portfolio.
Okay, let's start with a problem I think we can all relate to: planning a vacation. It's supposed to be fun, but honestly, it can be a total headache, right? The challenge is, how can technology get out of the way and just make it easy? And his solution? A platform called Sandy Go. And listen to those words again: user-friendly, seamless. See how that connects right back to that mission statement we saw at the beginning? It's not just talk. He's actually building things with that philosophy in mind. He's solving a real problem for people.
Okay, so that's one project. Now let's do a complete 180. We're going to shift gears from making things easy for users to making things hidden and secure. This one is fascinating.
The solution is called Pixel Whisper, and this is so cool. It's a tool for steganography, which is basically the art of hiding secret messages inside a normal-looking picture. This shows some serious range, right? We're way beyond just building websites here. He's diving into some pretty complex stuff.
So how'd he pull it off? Well, he used Python as the engine and this really powerful library called OpenCV to handle all the image magic. But the best part? He wrapped it all up in a simple interface so anyone could use it. Taking something super technical and making it approachable, that's a real talent.
All right, for our last project, we're jumping into the world of AI. I mean, chatbots are everywhere these days, right? But think about it. How many of them are actually pleasant to talk to? Making one that's smart is one thing. Making one that's, well, courteous, that's a whole other ballgame.
And that's exactly what he aimed for with the Jasper chatbot. That word courteous is so key. It's not just fluff. It means you're thinking about the subtleties of conversation, about making an AI that people actually want to interact with. That shows a much deeper level of understanding.
So we've covered the why, the how, and the what. But there's one more piece to the puzzle: the person themselves. Let's look at the achievements and interests that fill out the rest of the professional profile.
So you see this number, 130? What's that all about? Well, it's not random. That's 130 hours of pure, focused training that led to a pretty major professional certification.
Yep, those 130 hours got him a Microsoft certification in software testing. Now, when you put that together with the cybersecurity internship and the Python developer internship, you start to see a real pattern emerge, don't you?
This is someone who's constantly learning and, just as importantly, getting that knowledge officially validated.
And of course, it's not all about code 24/7. Things like traveling, music, art, you might think of them as just hobbies, but there's so much more than that. They show a creative mind, a sense of curiosity, and that's exactly what fuels innovation and helps you solve problems in new ways.
So, when you step back and look at the whole picture, you've got this clear user-first mission, a rock-solid foundation of skills, a portfolio that shows real versatility, and this drive to keep on learning. You're not just looking at a resume, you're looking at a developer who is truly ready to make an impact. The only real question left is, what incredible thing is he going to build next?